Hi everyone, this is Afzal Bijli here. So today what we are going to learn is three experiments related to the Zoho. Okay, the first experiment in your data engineering lab is to customize your application using Zoho CRM. So this is your very first application, and next two applications what you have here is create a Zoho CRM account and organize your task, meeting, and deals. So this is your 10th exercise. And the 11th exercise is create and maintain a project using Zoho CRM features. So three experiments we are going to see here. So let us begin with our very first experiment to customize your application with the Zoho CRM. Okay, so what we will do here is we will actually open the browser here and we search for Zoho CRM free. Okay, search for Zoho CRM free. CRM, by the way, is nothing but a customer relationship management system. Okay, so here free CRM, we will open this first option, see free CRM. Once you come here, right, you have to create an account if you are new to this. Or what we can do here is I have an account right here, so I will just sign in into my account here. Okay. I will sign in using Google itself. Okay, I will sign in here. Okay, so this is how your Zoho CRM page looks like. Okay, this is how your Zoho CRM page looks like. So here if you see right on left side on the sales part, you can see like leads, contacts, account, deals. So these are all few things here. Okay, so basically our aim is if you select the leads as of now, right, there are no leads. What is meant by a lead? Okay, so lead is nothing but actually a person who is filling the form. Okay, that you capture in this lead. Okay, so this is what is the first exercise which we are going to do here. Okay, so what we will do here is on the left side bottom you can see something called as a 9 dots, right, which is Zoho apps. So what we will do here is we will select that Zoho apps here. Okay, and here you can see something called as a forms, right? So just click on the forms. So it will open in a new tab. Okay, will open in a new tab. So here we will access that Zoho forms. Okay, what we will do here is we will create a new form. So here we are going to create a form where we capture all the customers detail. Okay, we'll create a new form here with a blank form, and we will name it as a, let us say we are running a web agency, so where we get leads related to web inquiry, website development inquiry. Okay, so web agency. Okay, web agency, and I will create a form here. Okay, so now we will start building the form here. Okay, so we will, first thing is we need a name of the person who is trying to do an inquiry. Then what we need is his or her mobile number, email ID, then their phone number. Okay, and what we need is one more thing, you add it as a single line. What is their company? So let me add single line, and I can click and modify the fields here. Okay, I can just put it as a company name, and I can just put it, if it is a mandatory, yes, let us make this mandatory. Okay, and just save it. Okay, then what else we need is, for example, let us see what else we need. Okay, maybe a drop down button. Okay, so let us have a drop down button. Okay, so here what we will do here is we'll just click here, so select service. Okay, so what service they want? Okay, this is a drop down. So let me first choice, let me ask website development. Second choice, maybe the customer can choose as a app development, mobile app. Let us say mobile app development. And maybe a third choice, let us say digital social media or digital marketing. Okay, so 3 options. So let us just save it. So if you see here, this is the service which users can select. Okay, fine. Okay, now we will just we will actually go to the themes here, and we will set a theme for this thing how we want. Okay, so maybe which theme we want. Okay, let us say this themes looks good. Okay, let me apply this theme here. Okay, to my form. Okay, so now if I access the form, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is the form it looks like. Okay, next thing what we had to do here is now that we have created a form, right? Now we had to do a integration. Actually, we are doing this integration with the Zoho CRM's what it is actually a lead capture. This is what we had to do. Okay, so we have an option called as an integration here. Let us choose the integration. So we have to integrate this with what? A Zoho CRM. So just click it, and here there is a button called as a integrate. Just click on the integrate here. Okay, so this will be integrated. Initially, if some organization is not there, means you can create one organization, but here already you have organization as a Miyasi, so let's leave it. And let's choose, okay, which module you want that thing to be captured is leads. So let me do it leads here, and standard layout. Now we have to map. So company name we have to map with what? We created a company name, and the last name to be matched with what? Maybe a last name. Okay. And maybe we can have some more field. Let us say email ID. Okay, email ID and mapping with the email ID. See, Zoho CRM and form we are trying to match here. We'll have another field also if we want. Maybe let us say we want the mobile, and their mobile number also, phone number also. Okay, so okay, last name, let us say something, we set it as a mandatory also here. Okay, so once we do this, right, after we do all these things, we have to click a button called as a integrate. So now integration is done successfully, right? Now if we go, okay, now if we go to the forms, right, there is an option. Okay, here there is an option called as a share. Just click on the share button here. Okay, and there is a link here. Okay, so this is the link of the form. So I will just copy this link. This is the link you have to share it with your customers. So let me just open a new tab or a new browser you can open. Incognito mode, I'm just opening it. Okay, so what I will do here is I will fill as a customer. Okay, now let me just fill it as a let me just put at the maybe Ram Kumar. Okay, let us say Ram Kumar. So his name is Ram dot Kumar at gmail.com. Okay, and phone number is 988411235. Okay, company name, let us say Infosys, and which service he wants to select. Okay, a mobile app development, and he will submit the form. So once the form is submitted, right, so where you should get the response here actually, if you see Zoho CRM, right, if we go to the CRM page, here where I told you inside the lead. So let us go inside the lead and check. Yes, can you see here Kumar? So his last name is captured, right? Kumar, Infosys, his email ID. So actually all the fields have not been added, but just for a reference, okay, we will have a few fields to be displayed here. I guess this is enough for this. Okay, so for exercise purpose, I guess this few things when we capture, right, this is more than enough for us. Okay, can you understand? So this is about the very first experiment of yours, which is developing application. Okay, customize your application using Zoho CRM. So I hope you are clear with the concept, right? So okay, so next we will move to the next experiment. Okay. Okay guys, so let us move to the next experiment of Zoho, which is exercise number 10. So create a Zoho CRM account and organize your task, meeting and deals. So this is also very easy experiment. It's nothing. Okay. So what we can do here is, first thing, okay, inside the Zoho CRM itself, right? We are into the Zoho CRM. So what are the three things we need to create as a task, correct? Task, meetings and deals. Okay, so let us first go with the, on left hand side you can see something called as a task, right? Just go to the task and you just have to create one task. Okay, let us say create a task here. So what is the task here? Okay, so who is the owner? Okay, see here I am only one person is there. Maybe in our company, okay, maybe let us have 4 or 5 people are working. So I can assign that task to a particular person. Okay, that is a concept behind it. Okay, so here I am assigning to myself. So due date, when this task has to be completed by 21st October. So what is a priority? It is a high priority. Let us say high or low, which priority, and what is the status? Okay, let me say this is actually the in progress state. So let me just put all these things and save. Okay, I'm saving this task here. Okay, subject, web, maybe let us say web development. Okay, web development. Okay, and we will just save this thing. A task is created. So if you go to the task and see, right, so where we created the task actually, yes, here this task is in progress. So tomorrow maybe that person has completed the task, right? He can just move it to the, where from here to he can move it to the completed one. Okay, and mark as completed can be done. Can you understand? So this is actually the task. Okay, you can create 4 or 5 tasks, whatever maybe. So what is the next thing you have to create is your next thing you have to create is a meetings. Okay, so how do we create a meeting here? Okay, you can see on the left hand side a tab called as a, you can see on left hand side a tab called as a meetings, right? Just click on the meeting and just create a meeting. That's all. So maybe let's say client meeting. Okay, client meeting. So which location? Maybe in office or somewhere. Maybe where for today at 12 p.m. Okay, let us fix the thing and let us also save it. So a meeting is created. That's all. This is a meeting to be created. Okay, and next is deal. Okay, so what is a deal here? You can see on left side, right, there is something called as a deal. So let us just click on the deal here and let us create a deal here. Okay, let us create a deal here. So what is the deal name? So deal name is maybe a web project. Okay, web project. So account name, if it is not there, you can just simply create one account name called as a MIIT or something. Okay, maybe a .xyz.com. Simply just create it and save and associate. Okay, just do it. And the next thing is type. So it's a existing business or something, we can say. What is the lead source? So how did you get the lead? By advertisement or something. So amount. So maybe let us say $1,000. So closing date. Maybe we have to close the deal by which date we have to close the deal. Maybe let us say 22nd we have to close. What is the stage? Qualification, need analysis, so many things are there. Okay, need analysis. Let us say need analysis. That means probability is 20%. For example, if it is a negotiation, means probability of deal closing is 90%. That's what it changes. Okay, so let me just have it as a value proposition, or maybe we can just have it as a need analysis, and we will save. Okay, that's all. Now if you see the deal, right, so this is how the deal looks like. Okay, if you see the timeline, this is how it looks like. So tomorrow what you can do here is, deals. Okay, once you go to the deals, right, so web project deal. So let us select the web project deal here. So we can move to the next stages. Okay, today it is there in need analysis. Maybe let us say tomorrow we have one. Okay, closed one. So we have won the deal. Okay, yes, we have won. So you can just change the status whatever you want and just click OK. So for how much dollar it is changed? Maybe for a, maybe say $990 we negotiated with the customers and closed the deal. Okay, so closing date is by today itself we have closed the deal. Let us say closed one. So we have successfully close the deal. So this is about the deal. So this is your experiment number 10. Okay, Okay, next we will move to the another experiment, which is experiment number 11 in some time. Okay. So let us move to the next experiment of ours. So next project is next experiment will be the exercise number 11. Create and maintain a project using Zoho CRM features. Okay, so this is a project. Okay, so how do we go? Again, we go to the same. Okay, the CRM thing itself. Go to a CRM. Here you can see Zoho apps again, right? Just click on the Zoho apps here. And here you can search for projects. So if you search for the projects, a new thing called as a projects will be there, right? We'll just click and open the projects here. Okay. Okay, fine. So now you can just do access the Zoho projects. Just click on it. Here already I have a project here. That's why it is opening here. If you don't have a project, right? So what you can do here is first I will let me just check if the project is there. No. Okay, so let me just create a if you go to the home, right, I can see what tech project. Okay, what we will do here is we'll go to the projects and create a new project here. So what is a new project that we are going to create here? Okay, let me just okay, which task to be done? No match found. Okay, let me first have to create the project part here. Okay, so where you have to go and create the project. Just a minute. Okay, add. So no matches found. Okay, so let me just check what it is. Yeah, maybe a new project option is there. So let me open a new project. Okay, so this is how. So where do you go and open? On the projects left hand side, just click on the three dots and click on new project. Okay, just click on it. So what is the new project title you are going to give? Is a let us say let us say or maybe employee management system. So you are going to build a employee management system using Stack. So this is your project. So when this you are going to start the project is today you are going to start, and when you are going to end the project is maybe let us say on the 31st of October, let us say. Okay, so what is this project about? So you can just write it something like XYZ, any description you can write it. So all this thing you can just put, and this project should be a private one. Okay, let me add the project here. So if you see here, right, a project employee management system has been created. So this is your projects. If you go to the project and see, this is your project. It is created. Okay. Next, what we have to do here. So here in the project, okay, so we have created the project. Next thing what we can do here is we can monitor. Okay, we can monitor the thing. Okay, in this project, what are all the tasks? So let us say a task. Okay, so what task we want to, okay, let me just select the project here. So this is your project. Okay, this is your project. Okay, so here what I can do here is I can add the yeah, I can click the task. So what is the first task that we are going to do? Maybe say requirement gathering. So we want to first gather the requirements, right? The requirement gathering. So this is your first. So which project you are going to in the employee management system? Okay, and who is that owner of the project is? Here, if you have many people means you can add the thing. Okay, so add a task. Okay, what is the task? Which project you want to say? Employee management system. What's the task name? Requirement gathering. Requirements gathering, and to whom I want to assign. So here only I myself is it. If you want, we can add more people also. So when this should be done? So 20th, today we started. Maybe let us say by tomorrow we have to complete the task. So what is the priority? It's high, very important task. And just we can add this. Can you understand? So task one. So we can also add another task. Maybe let us say in this project, okay, employee management system, what's a task name, then uh, analysis, and maybe a design, analysis design. Okay, so this is also who is the owner, so I can select only myself because I am the only one here, or else you can add more people into the tag. Okay, so maybe start date is after 22nd we are starting, and by 24th we have to complete this task, and this is also a medium task, let us say, and just add it. So like this we can add the task of the thing. Even issues also we can track. If there is some issue or something, right, we can just click on the issues, we can add the issues. Okay, submit. If your team is working, if they face some issue, right, so maybe let us say, okay, employment system, what is the issue you are facing? Okay, button not working, let us say button not working. Okay, so okay, to whom I want to assign, so here only I myself is there, so I will assign to myself and I will add it. So if the person has completed the task, okay, that person will check, okay, this is an issue, they will say, okay, if he has resolved, what he can do is, yes, the issue has been resolved. Okay, and resolve the issue. So you can just track all the things what is happening. Can you understand? So it is resolved. So if you see the status button not working, it is open. Okay, let me just refresh and see what happened with the status. Okay, maybe let me just click. I can just close. Okay, so this is closed. Okay, so this is what, even the milestones you can track if you want it. So let us say a milestone is there, task, issues. So this is what is given. I guess this is more than enough for you, to complete this task. Okay, so this is what you had done. So you created a project, task, and all these things you had done, right? So this is all about this create and maintain project using Zoho CRM features. Okay, so thank you everyone. So I hope you had a great learning. So thank you all for your time. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye, take care.